Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me now. Good evening once again, and I'm sorry about the little glitch that we faced. I hope I'm audible now. I would love to have an acknowledgement. Can you hear me? Okay, great. That's nice. So, good evening, friends, once again, and welcome to another session of Insta Live with Gallery Pradarshak. As I was saying earlier, as I was saying earlier, uh, we have an ongoing exhibition called the 15K show, and ever since we have been online for 2 years plus now since the pandemic, we've been having various exhibitions in various pocket friendly price brackets. And the reason for this is twofold. One is to reach out to the wide audiences that the internet permits us, and give them something that is extremely pocket friendly. And of course, as you all know, that we always show only original paintings, so it's really it's very heartening that art can reach the common man so easily. The second reason is that we can reach out to that many more artists and help them reach out to various audiences. The pandemic has not fully ended, it has not fully surpassed us, and there are a lot of galleries that are still working online, each one reaching out to an individual set of audiences, showing various artists. So the journey continues. And today in this ongoing exhibition of the 15K show, we have the artist Falguni Mehta with us. I'm going to invite her online. And Falguni Mehta is a very young, talented artist who started out as a commercial artist and then grew to be where she is. In fact, she has recently been in the limelight for a book which she has done on the pandemic. But instead of me telling you that, let's have Falguni tell us about it. So give me a second and Falguni will be with us. Mm.
Hi, but I don't know when I'm joining you can't be heard.
Uh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
You can, right?
Yes.
Little too soft, or the technical glitches that we always face. That's part of.
Again, I'm so sorry. Again, you're not being heard. I don't know whether it's only me or everyone. Partially, you're going mute.
Can someone indicate whether I'm audible?
Right now, you're audible, but while you're talking, suddenly, it goes mute.
Into the art space.
Sorry, I just couldn't get the full question, but like, how did I begin my journey?
How did you begin your journey?
Right. So yeah, I've been painting for almost 28 years, and I've also been an art and design teacher. So painting has I mean, even when I'm working, I'm painting. Even when I'm not working, I'm painting. So it's been throughout close to paints, and my life has been revolving around it. Over the years, I started developing my own style, and since the last 10 years, I'm having my exhibitions. So yeah, I'll have had a lot of group shows, and just off recently, I had my first solo show at the Taj Art Gallery. So yeah, it's been a long journey with a lot of things happening, but yes, I've reached here.
How have you developed your style? Because your style is very simple. We see a lot of happy colors, not really bright. We also see a lot of a freshness to the whole. Sometimes and people sometimes. And how do you choose your theme?
So basically, my technique about painting is there are layers. You see a lot of layers happening there, and kind of there's a transparency. Probably with what I have been through in my life and what my nature is, that's what portrays to my paintings. So I am quite transparent. I mean, it's weird, but that's what I'm always told. Even if I want to hide my feelings, I cannot because my face says it all, and now my paints talk it out more. So and harmony is something that, I mean, the blending and harmony makes me very calm and peaceful and happy. So that's how my works are always a little more, like a lot of merging of colors, very odd colors merging in the right way. That's what happens in my paints because I mean, it has to be well blended to satisfy me.
It has to be well blended to satisfy you. So that's how it goes in, because that's
Sorry, I can't hear that again. Sorry, can't hear you.
there is a glitch.
Sorry, I just couldn't
there
hear
is some glitch. Am I audible to most?
Right now you are. Right. Currently you are.
Oh, God. Okay. So, Falguni, there's a thing about you, about your book, about the pandemic.
So basically regarding my book, I mean, it was never that I dreamt that I'll have my own book about my paintings or my works. It's just that with the onset of the pandemic, like the whole world went for a toss, my personal life went for another level of toss. And yeah, that's where I found that the only consoling time and peaceful time I had with myself was when I was painting. And in the news channels constantly showed the migrant issue and the doctors, and I'm always far from the news channels, but this, because it's always you're at home and you're seeing the TV, this is what I saw. And eventually I began this painting, the migrants, and somehow I also managed to write about all my works, like what I wanted to portray. And eventually, over a span of 1.5 months, I had enough paintings that I realized maybe publishing the book would be a good idea. So yeah, that's how COVID Chronicles of India came about into happening, and eventually it did happen. It's available on, I mean, all over the world now, Amazon and Flipkart. And the book portrays not only the migrants and the doctors, but also about my personal life. Like I said, it's COVID Chronicles of India. So I think all Indian women would relate to what I have shown as my personal issues during the COVID time, the beginning of the COVID.
Can you show
time,
us
yeah.
some of the paintings that you have done during that time?
Yeah, sure. So, so these are my watercolor paintings. When I'm painting on canvas, and my exhibitions are acrylics on canvas, and watercolors are my favorite medium too. So this is one of them. It's like really sad. Whenever I see these works, it again makes me sad. the doctors. Yeah, the migrants who are like they are the zoo, and the other side where the animals should be.
True, true.
Yeah, so these are some of my works, and yeah, that's my book, The COVID Chronicles of India.
What would be impact
Sorry,
of this
couldn't
book?
hear. Yeah, so I mean, I got a lot of compliments. The forward of my book is, I mean, I had requested Mrs. Rajesh Birla and Miss Farzana ma'am. So these are the two ladies who saw my works before the world saw, and they gave me a feedback which is seen in the forward. And yes, post that, everyone, they really felt touched when they saw my works, especially because the writing that's going with it says a lot more than the work also.
True, true. From what I have seen, the few pages, the preview that you showed me, it does say, because the writing is straight from the heart, and nothing more than sincere, something that is very sincere. It hits people much more. Something that is well crafted, and it has been written different viewpoint. So definitely, it makes a lot of difference. So, did you continue this, or did you move on after this?
I have planned, but I have not started. I thought I'll have another, the time when vaccination began. So I took a lot of pictures that time. Hopefully, I stick to paint. But then I was also concentrating on my other exhibitions, so I haven't yet begun on this project.
It's okay. It's a phase, and you kind of documented it, and as a catharsis, it's out of your system. So probably now that's why you've got back to your flowers and your layers of faces and great work. That's lovely. Falguni, thank you so much for being with us. I would urge you all to take a look at Falguni's work. It's on our exhibition, the 15K show, and she has beautiful flowers there. Well layered background, and the demo of the way she works is also on Insta and Facebook. Do take a look, visit our exhibition, visit Falguni's work, and if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section. We'll have Falguni answer them for you.
Thank you so much.
We give you 2 minutes for this. If we can have something, if somebody would like to ask her something, and then wind up for the day.
Sure.
I don't think there are any questions, Falguni. People enjoy your work. You're going to get back to gallerypradarshak.com for the exhibition. Link is also in our Instagram profile, so you can take a look there and have a lovely evening. We'll be back tomorrow with another conversation with more artists. Good evening and bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.